Hi, I'm Nicky Jolley from HR2day. We're a Northeast based outsourced HR company. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary, which is fantastic. And we look after companies by offering a HR department to your business, giving you the expertise and the resource you need when you need it, rather than employing staff to provide you that support when you don't always need it. My own business is interesting. I love a challenge, so I do love to be challenged, and I can promise that certainly happens, especially in HR. We do get some problems that really get the brain thinking and looking to help clients resolve these problems. I suppose the challenges of running your own business is about the balance, really, of not working too hard and missing out on life. So I have to say, I'm a bit of a life and soul of the party. So I do try to balance it well. And I've got an excellent team behind me. So it enables me to delegate more. So that's where I really thrive, in running and challenging all of us to keep the business interesting, but not draining. My proudest achievement, crikey, there's quite a lot, to be honest. When I first started out, I didn't think I'd be employing anybody, and now we have a team of 6, so that is a great achievement for me. I've recently just been through the Goldman Sachs course associated with Oxford University, and to be honest, that was challenging, invigorating, and really, really exciting. And it's really given me a focus and a direction for where I want to take the business now, and I'm really, really excited. So that for me was a big challenge, but probably one of the most positive things I've done whilst running my own business. I think we all learn lots of things when we run our own business. It's so different. One of my biggest challenges at the beginning, and what I've learned to handle much better, is pricing. I really struggled with what you charge for services that you offer. And, I was giving so much more for, it was great value for money, but it wasn't really sustainable moving forward. So that's been challenging to change and adapt, especially for the existing clients that have been with me now for nearly 10 years. But I've also learned to treat people how you'd want to be treated yourself. So I think that's the big ethos of my business. And, the whole reason I went into outsourced HR was to give companies the expertise and support when they need it. And they can't always afford to employ somebody in-house, or if they do, they get one level, but not all the support that they need. So I wanted to go out there and give people what they needed, maybe not even realizing that they needed it at the time. I always have to give gratitude to Alistair Waite, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in HR. He's a great guru and expert and support for so many people, but he was a person that gave me the opportunity to try HR. He supported me through my master's degree, and I can honestly say I wouldn't have the business I've got if it wasn't for him. So I'm always eternally grateful for Alistair. So thank you very much. As you can imagine, in my job, I read an awful lot of stuff. Some of it's quite dull and boring and legislative. So when I do read something, I want to read something that's going to be inspiring and thought-provoking for me. And it's not necessarily a business book, but The Secret is a book for me, because it's all context of life, and it's about how you treat people and receiving that back threefold, and about having a vision and a goal and a purpose, and just really reaching for the stars, to be perfectly honest. So if I'm ever looking for something that's just going to give me that motivation and that kick, I will dip in and dip out of The Secret. Or things that people might not know about me. I met my husband in the TA. So I was in the TA for a year, in infantry as well. So it was getting up early, doing lots of route marches. But to say the least, after a year, I moved on. So my ambitions for the business since doing the Goldman Sachs has totally transformed, to be honest. I do have a 5-year plan. My intention is probably not to ever really retire, but I look for opportunities for maybe the team to take over more, or do a market share, a percentage buyout of the business. Short term, it's expansion. So we've got plans of offering 6 people new positions this year. And within the next 5 years, the team will be approximately 30 people. So it's a big expansion, big development. And keeping the bespoke personalized service of what we offer. And that's the challenge, is to making sure that we can still do that and not become a call center. And we'll be doing that by having specialist teams that work with a number of clients. So we've got great aspirations for us as a company and as a team, and my team are all behind me as well. So we've got big plans. So watch this space.